Welcome to the how-to video for Card to Pocket. You received a remote controlled card rise. Comes in this white card case. If you take the card rise out, you'll need to get two AAA batteries. I recommend Duracell, a very strong battery. You want to use a new battery. As it gets weak, it doesn't push the card up as strongly as it does with the new battery. You'll also see that there's a little switch here. There's an on and off switch. I leave it in the off position when I'm not using the device so the batteries don't run down. To see if it's in the on and off position, once the batteries are installed, you can hold the three cards together here and press on the transmitter, which is inside the matchbox. The button is up here at the top. It's not going up, so push that. There it is. Okay, so this is turned on. Now you'll see that it's just a line from this card to the other card, and if you press on the remote here, that'll pull itself up into the other card. Then all you have to do is take your card and push down on the line, and that card is now set to rise. Put this whole gimmick back into the card case. What I do with you'll see you have two paper clips. One of the paper clips, I'll take that and clip it onto the back flap of the card box. Make sure that the paper clip itself is not being hit by the wheel that needs to turn. Also, there's a little wax on this card. If you want, you could drop a little wax on the back of that motor to stabilize it to the back of the box. This is keeps it in a certain place so it doesn't fall forward to keep the card from rising, which if it does, it kind of keeps the card from rising, but if it stays back here, the card jumps right out. Now, one other thing about the card rise itself, if you have, if this line gets tangled up at any time, you can take these pieces of tape off of here, pull the line out, pull the line through the little hole, untangle the line. This little piece of rubber comes off. This whole orange piece will pop off of here, but then you'll have to see how the line is threaded through that and on there. I wouldn't take that piece off if you don't have to, but it can come off. And then rerun your line through, pushing the card back down, and then when you have whatever extra line you have out here, you just push the pieces of tape or new pieces of tape back on there, and then you're reset. This is reset to go. So now that I have this set, I can put it into a pocket. Now if the pocket is too deep, I have a Kleenex or napkin in here so that this can be at the top of my pocket. There's a duplicate card in here. When I want it to rise, all I have to do is push on the button. Okay, so to keep it down from not rising when I don't want it to rise, I will take a pin over the card inside the case, and that keeps it from rising up prematurely, because remote control will have a tendency to go off with any of the number of things going on around it here. Someone else, this is a very low frequency, so I recommend keeping something on that card clipped onto it inside the case. It's not over all three of the cards, it's just over the first two cards, the card that's going to rise and the card in the beginning. It doesn't go over the back at all. So now when I want this to rise, I can use this card like it's my little magic wand, tap it onto the deck of cards where they couldn't find their card, tap, tap, and the card appears. Ah, there's your card. Okay. Another way to keep this inside there from going off prematurely is to take the other paper clip, and I've written on the back of the card, Card to Pocket. I just take this clip here, put it on this card now, just like I did with the pin, and pushing this down in front of the box, and I'm going to paper clip those first two cards to the box itself. Put the paper clip down over that, and now this is set not to go off. Then when they can't find their card, I go, wait a minute, maybe I can find it. And I pull this out, and I ask them to read, what does it say? And then when they read Card to Pocket, I press the button, and have the card rise. So there's a number of different ways to get to that point where the card is going to rise. I usually just have it in a pocket somewhere, a convenient place to push on the button. But to get to the beginning of this trick before the card rises, all we need to do is get a duplicate card forced onto them. So you can have them pick the card, stop, tell me when to stop. Do the trick where you just pull the top card over with your thumb. It's a 10. Tell me when to stop. Go over. It's the 10. Remember that card. We'll shuffle it into the deck and put it on the top. We just push these cards in a shuffle. And when you're ready to take that card off, you just palm off this top card, put it into your pocket, and have them find their card. They can't find it. It'll rise out of this pocket when you're ready to expose the card. Whatever way you can get the card stolen out of this deck, and I hand this to the spectator, ask them to find their card. They can't find it. Wave the magic wand. Bring out the card that says card to pocket, and then expose the card. Enjoy the magic from G Sparks.